Football, a game of inches, a game of passion, and sometimes a game where legends are made. Today we witness one such game. A clash of titans, a battle for the ages. In the heartland of America, two powerhouses collide, the Colorado Buffaloes and the Kansas Jayhawks. The rivalry between these two teams runs deep. Years of competition, years of triumphs and heartbreaks. This year, the stakes are higher than ever. A win today means a chance at the playoffs. A loss and dreams could shatter. The tension is palpable, the energy electric. Both teams enter the arena with impressive records. Kansas with their high-flying offense led by their star quarterback. Colorado, known for their impenetrable defense and relentless spirit. Who will crumble under pressure? Who will rise to the occasion? The answer, my friends, lies on the gridiron. Let the games begin. The sun beats down on Folsom Field, casting a golden glow on the anticipation brewing within. Fans, draped in the colors of their respective teams, pour into the stadium. The air crackles with excitement, a symphony of chants and cheers rising to meet the heavens. Colorado faithful, a sea of black and gold, roar with every beat of the Buffalo's drumline. The energy is infectious. Kansas supporters, a wave of crimson and blue, respond with equal fervor, their voices echoing the Jayhawks' fight song. The stadium is a cauldron of passion, every seat filled, every eye glued to the tunnel, awaiting the arrival of the gladiators. This is more than just a game. It's a celebration of dedication, a testament to the unwavering spirit of competition. This is college football at its finest. Get ready for a showdown. The whistle blows, the crowd roars, the game is on. Colorado kicks off, sending the pigskins soaring through the thin mountain air. Kansas receives, their returners swallowed up by a swarm of black and gold jerseys. The first hit sets the tone. This will be a physical contest. Both teams feel each other out in the early minutes. Short passes, runs up the middle, each play a chess move, testing the opponent's resolve. The tension on the field is palpable, mirroring the anxiety etched on the faces of the coaches. Kansas, known for their explosive offense, seems a bit out of sync. Colorado's defense, a suffocating unit, plays with discipline and aggression, closing gaps and shutting down passing lanes. The Buffalo's faithful erupt with every tackle, every incompletion. The first quarter ends scoreless, a stalemate. But everyone knows this is just the calm before the storm. As the second quarter begins, Kansas finds its rhythm. Their star quarterback starts connecting with his receivers, threading the needle with pinpoint accuracy. The Jayhawks' offense, like a well-oiled machine, starts moving the ball down the field. The crowd watches with bated breath as Kansas marches closer to the end zone. The tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. Then it happens. A quick slant pattern, a perfect throw, touchdown Kansas. The crimson and blue section of the stadium erupts in a frenzy of cheers. The scoreboard confirms what their eyes have just witnessed. Kansas 7, Colorado 0. The Jayhawks have drawn first blood. Colorado seems unfazed. Their defense tightens, determined to prevent another score. The Buffalo's offense, however, struggles to find its footing, stifled by the relentless pressure from the Jayhawks' defense. Section 3. Colorado's response, a defensive stand and a glimmer of hope. The first half continues to be a defensive struggle. Both teams trade punts, the offenses unable to sustain drives. The crowd, sensing the importance of every yard, every tackle, grows even louder. The energy in Folsom Field is electric. Then, a glimmer of hope for Colorado. Their defense, playing with their backs against the wall, forces a fumble. The crowd goes wild as the Buffaloes recover the ball deep in Kansas territory. The momentum, it seems, is shifting. Colorado's offense, energized by the turnover, finally starts to move the ball. Short passes, hard-nosed runs, every yard fought for, clawed for. The Buffaloes are showing their mettle, their refusal to quit. The clock ticks down to halftime. Kansas still leads, but the air feels different. Colorado has weathered the storm and is poised to mount a comeback. Section 1. Back and forth. Momentum swings like a pendulum. The third quarter begins with a renewed sense of urgency. Both teams, realizing the game hangs in the balance, play with a ferocity that sends chills down your spine. Every play is a battle, every yard, a victory. Kansas, refusing to relinquish their lead, continues to test the Colorado defense. Their quarterback, a maestro under center, orchestrates the offense with precision. But Colorado's defense, like a pack of wolves, refuses to be broken. They swarm to the ball, delivering bone-jarring tackles. Colorado's offense, showing signs of life, starts to move the ball with more consistency. Their running back, a battering ram with surprising speed, finds holes in the Kansas defense. The crowd, sensing a shift in momentum, roars its approval, the sound deafening. Yet just when it seems Colorado is about to break through, Kansas answers. A big play, a spectacular catch. The Jayhawks are reminding everyone why they are a force to be reckoned with. The momentum swings back as fickle and unpredictable as the mountain weather. Section 2 defense reigns supreme, a battle of wills in the trenches. The game descends into a defensive slugfest. Both teams, refusing to yield an inch, trade punts like heavyweight boxers exchanging blows. The tension is palpable. The crowd on the edge of their seats hangs on every snap, every tackle. Colorado's defense, led by their ferocious linebackers, continues to be the story of the game. They play with a controlled aggression, a disciplined fury that seems to intimidate the Kansas offense. The Jayhawks, accustomed to moving the ball at will, find themselves frustrated, their drives stalling. Kansas's defense, however, is no slouch. They match Colorado's intensity, delivering hard hits and shutting down running lanes. The game becomes a battle of wills, a test of strength and determination, neither team willing to back down. As the third quarter winds down, the score remains unchanged. Kansas 7, Colorado 0. The tension in Folsom Field is thick enough to cut with a knife. The outcome of the game hangs in the balance. The fourth quarter begins with a sense of anticipation. The crowd, sensing the importance of the moment, rises to their feet, a sea of black and gold, their voices echoing through the stadium. Colorado needs a spark, they need a hero, and they get it from the most unlikely of sources. Enter Colorado's backup quarterback, a young man who has spent most of the season on the sidelines, watching, learning, waiting for his opportunity. Thrust into the spotlight, he plays with a poise and confidence that belies his lack of experience. He throws a laser-like pass to his tight end, who rumbles down the sideline, evading tackles before being brought down just short of the end zone. The crowd erupts, their faith renewed. Colorado is knocking on the door. On the next play, the young quarterback shows his mettle. He scrambles out of the pocket, evading the onrushing Kansas defenders, his eyes scanning the field. Just as he's about to be tackled, he throws a perfect strike to his wide receiver in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! The stadium explodes in a frenzy of cheers. The Colorado bench empties onto the field, mobbing their hero, their savior. The momentum has shifted. The impossible seems within reach. The score is tied 7-7. The game is far from over. Kansas, their pride wounded, is determined to reclaim the lead. The Buffaloes, energized by their newfound belief, are ready to fight to the bitter end. The stage is set for a dramatic finish. But first, a chance for both teams to catch their breath, to regroup, to refocus. Halftime arrives, a brief respite in the midst of this epic battle. The outcome is still uncertain, but one thing is for sure. The second half promises to be just as thrilling, just as unforgettable as the first. The second half begins much like the first, a tense, back-and-forth affair. Both teams trade punts, the defenses refusing to budge. The crowd, sensing the weight of each play, hangs on every snap. The tension is palpable. Then the turning point. Kansas, facing a crucial third down deep in Colorado territory, decides to gamble. Their quarterback, feeling the pressure from the onrushing Buffaloes, throws a risky pass over the middle. The Colorado linebacker, reading the play perfectly, steps in front of the intended receiver and intercepts the ball. The crowd erupts, their cheers deafening. The momentum, like a runaway train, shifts decisively in Colorado's favor. This was no ordinary interception. It was a statement, a declaration that the Buffaloes, once left for dead, were not about to surrender their home turf without a fight. The tide had turned. Section 2. Riding the wave, Colorado seizes the momentum. The interception ignites the Colorado offense. The young quarterback, playing with the confidence of a seasoned veteran, leads his team down the field with a mix of short passes and powerful runs. The Kansas defense, once impenetrable, seems to be on their heels. The crowd, sensing victory within reach, roars with every completed pass, every first down. The energy in Folsom Field is electric, a force of nature urging the Buffaloes forward. The impossible seems possible. Then, it happens. The Colorado running back, finding a seam in the Kansas defense, breaks free for a long touchdown run. The crowd explodes, their cheers echoing through the Rocky Mountains. Colorado takes the lead for the first time in the game. The scoreboard confirms what their eyes have just witnessed. Colorado 14, Kansas 7. The impossible has become a reality. The Buffaloes have seized control of the game. Section 3, Heartbreak and Heroics, a game of inches and seconds. Kansas, their backs against the wall, refuses to panic. Their quarterback, a true leader, rallies his troops. The Jayhawks mount a furious comeback, their offense finally clicking. The game becomes a seesaw battle, each team trading blows. With time ticking down, Kansas scores a touchdown, tying the game. The crowd, their emotions on a roller coaster ride, falls silent. The tension is unbearable. The game hangs in the balance. Colorado, with one last chance to win the game, drives down the field. The clock ticks down to the final seconds. The young quarterback, showing ice water in his veins, throws a perfect pass to his receiver in the end zone. Touchdown Colorado! The crowd erupts in a frenzy of cheers. The scoreboard confirms the impossible. Colorado 21, Kansas 14. The Buffaloes have done it. They have completed the comeback. Section 4. The crowd explodes. Folsom Field becomes a sea of black and gold. The final whistle blows. The game is over. Colorado has defeated Kansas in a game for the ages. The crowd storms the field, mobbing their heroes, their cheers echoing through the night. The scene is pure pandemonium. Players hug each other, tears of joy streaming down their faces. Coaches embrace their years of hard work culminating in this moment of triumph. The impossible has happened. The underdogs, the team left for dead, have risen from the ashes to claim victory. This is why we love sports. For moments like this, for the unscripted drama, the raw emotion, the sheer unpredictability of it all. This is college football at its finest, a game that will be etched in the memories of all who witnessed it, a game that reminds us that anything is possible if you dare to dream. Join the huddle. Don't miss out on more gridiron glory. Wow, what a game. Did you feel that energy? The roar of the crowd? That's the magic of college football, folks. And we're just getting started. If you lived for those heart-stopping moments, those displays of grit and determination, then do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. Don't just watch the game, experience it with us. We'll bring you more epic showdowns, more inspiring stories from the gridiron, and keep you on the edge of your seat all season long. Don't be left out in the cold. Join the huddle, subscribe to our channel, and let's share the thrill of victory together. Silent shock. Kansas reels from the upset. Silence. A deafening silence descended upon the Kansas sideline. Players stood in stunned disbelief, their dreams shattered. The weight of the upset hung heavy in the air. Their star quarterback, usually confident, stood motionless. He had fought valiantly, but it wasn't enough. The taste of defeat lingered in his mouth. Coaches consoled their players, but the sting was too raw. The Kansas faithful sat in stunned silence. The walk off the field was a somber procession. Heads hung low, footsteps heavy, the silence broken by Colorado's celebration. The Jayhawks, once invincible, had been humbled. Jubilation in the Rockies. Colorado celebrates a hard-fought victory. A sea of black and gold erupted in unadulterated joy. Colorado had done the unthinkable. The young quarterback, once an unknown backup, was now a hero. The Colorado faithful stormed the field, engulfing their heroes in a sea of hugs and high fives. The celebration spilled into the streets of Boulder, the city painted black and gold. A moment etched in time, the aftermath, and the legacy. As the dust settled, one thing was clear: this game would be remembered. It was a testament to the unpredictable nature of sports. For Kansas, the loss was a bitter pill to swallow. For Colorado, the victory was a defining moment. They had tasted victory against all odds. Echoes of the showdown, a testament to the spirit of the game. The echoes of the crowd have faded. The lights of Folsom Field have dimmed. But the memory of this epic showdown between Colorado and Kansas will linger. It had dramatic twists, stunning performances, and an unforgettable ending. Colorado's victory, a testament to the unpredictable nature of sports. The young quarterback became an overnight sensation. This game was a celebration of the spirit of competition. Subscribe for more thrilling sports action and stories.